I was just about to say, Con, shouldn't you be asleep? Why are you awake? What are you doing? Go to sleep. You are going to be so tired tomorrow. You're too sweet, Con. You're too sweet. You were... I love the quacking. You were entertaining me when I was at work because I was bored to tears. Let's see. The sun will be out tomorrow. You have a perpetual smile. Like, you can hear it in your voice. You can, when you are using your camera, you can see it. Like, you're so happy all the time. And honestly, I probably couldn't have made it through work unless something was happy, because, man, I deal with a lot of idiots at work, and I'm just like, one of these days I'm just going to absolutely, like, lose it and be like, I can't, I'm going to accidentally tell somebody that they're stupid, like, to their face. I'm like, oh no. Like, I'm just going to be on the phone or something and just, like, completely kind of space out for a minute and just be like, this freaking, like, stupid person, and just like, I said that out loud. But yeah, no, I'm so done with the stupid people. But then I was like listening to Con, and I was having a great time. Well, okay, when that day happens, I will probably end up in the HR department, and not for good reasons. But I mean, getting to listen to you, and you're just all happy all the time. And then we got to see Jolo. That was really fun. Sometimes it definitely feels like I've been streaming for 3 years. Other times I'm just like, what? Like, I'm doing something. I don't remember what. It comes and it goes. I'm just like, what am I doing? Okay. And the cows are out of food. Because the cows are always out of food. I don't know if I don't have a silo or anything, so I don't think I can, like, store food. But just set them free. Just set them free. Set them free and they can feed themselves. I mean, that's how you're supposed to take care of animals, right? Yes, you're the one who made sure that nothing bad happened to the stupid people. I can't sometimes. I'm like, I just want to look at people and be like, how do you function? How do you function? Like, what goes on in that brain? Is there a brain? Hey, I'm normally pretty calm. I actually, like, it would take a lot to make me snap, but just, people are absolutely exhausting. I I tell you, like, every time that I say I have a case of the dumb, I'm like, there are some people who live in the dumb. It's not a case of the dumb, it's a life of the dumb. Okay. Is this a push-pull situation, or like what happened to the doors? Now I need to know. Like, I just wonder. I'm like, are your brain cells are saying something, and it sounds like pain. Like I just don't know. How did she, like, not realize that they were occupied? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I've met people like that. I thought, oh, well, I need my records right now. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. They aren't ready yet. Everything's done online now. Yeah, it should be done right now. I'm like, that's not how this works. That is not how any of this works. I got a call yesterday, and this lady, like, had some questions. So I gave her, like, time, date, like, area she could get that service. And she was like, oh, okay. So she calls back and asks, oh, what was the address? And so I tell her the address. Okay, and what was the charge? And I tell her the charge. She literally asked for all of the same information, just piece by piece. I'm like, I literally just told you this whole thing. Oh my gosh. Some people have a critical case of the dumb, I am telling you. Like, I just want to ask people, I'm like, you have a case of the stupid, and unfortunately it is terminal. And it's like, I don't ever want to, like, I don't like the odd sense of superiority it gives me, but I'm like, I am so glad that I have common sense. It's like, some people, I'm like, you don't have the common sense that God gave a donkey. Like, come on! And what, like, one thing that it's like, I don't know the situation, but honestly, it just kind of left me a little, confuzzled. This, I don't even remember, like, who it was, but somebody left a cane, like, on the counter, like, kind of hanging onto the counter, and I was like, who in the world, like, left their cane? I'm like, that's like me leaving the house without my glasses on, and I'm like, why is the world all foggy? Like, that's kind of a crucial piece. Oh yeah, that is the fun thing when you're like, I am not this agency / department / business. You're like, no, that is not who we are. We can't help you with this problem. Like, for us, this is the first time this has ever happened. And I'm just like, but how far did you get before you realized it was kind of hard to walk? And I'm like, I'm just curious. I just don't get it. Like I said, this is like me leaving without my glasses. I'm just like, oh, why is the world fuzzy? Oh yeah, I can't see. Like, I'm nearsighted, so, my vision's not terrible, but, like, I'd be able to notice. I actually did leave the house without my glasses once, but I was like, I turned around as soon as I realized, and I was like, oh, yeah, poop, I can't see. I'm like, I'm kind of legally required. Oh, Alex, this is for you. I'm starting to feel the heat and mosquito bites. Oh no, she's sad. Give her a tulip. Well, Would you look at that? Thank you. There you go, Alex. That's for you. Now, if I can only find Mark. Mr. Mark. Where the heck is that man? Ah. Found him. Target acquired. Hi, Bonbon. You want to just stay here and pet Bonbon all day? Of course I do. Because Bonbon's freaking adorable. And then there's Taco. Let's go pet Taco. You shouldn't give him any treats. You don't know what he might be allergic to. That is true. That is true. Unless people specifically give you treats to give their dogs, it is not advisable to give random dogs treats. Are you looking for an animal? You know, I really want one, but I don't know how to get one. Thanks, Rosie. You're kind. Ah, Con, go to sleep. It's okay. You don't have to keep it going. Just go to sleep. You don't need any distractions. Just go to sleep. Is Pufferfish building a mini golf area in front of their office? Ugh, I kind of want to play. No, Kenny. Don't go to the dark side. Good night, Con. I hope you sleep well. I also did bump down the price of the music, the song request thing. So it's now, I think I put it at 2,500 instead of 4,000. Well, tell her I say hello and then get yourself some sleep. I forget how quiet this game is. Like every time I play, I'm just like, oh yeah, huh. Like there's like lulls in the music. I honestly don't know if I have copyrighted music, if when I put the video on YouTube, if it'll actually have the music. I have not been able to figure that out yet because I didn't realize that it like straight up just like muted that segment of audio, so I don't even know. Yeah, I did lower the price so that we could have that more often. But I'll have to figure out if it actually will have the audio on YouTube or if it's just completely blanked out. Because there's going to be some episodes that are just like absolutely nothing. You'll just get to watch the visuals of me freaking out. Just freaking the F out. That's weird. I wasn't expecting music and the sound of, you know, flames. Piggy bank! Huh. Interesante. Yeah, we'll just have to see, because, like, when I put it on YouTube, I don't care if the music's on there, because I'm not monetized on YouTube. Like, honestly, I'd rather have the music in there, and, because I think because my Fallout videos have copyrighted music, but on YouTube, it also says copyrighted, so I don't think it completely takes it out, because I listen to the music on Fallout, like, 24/7. I love Fallout. It's a good game. I missed that game. I feel like it's been forever since I played. I need to build a silo. Okay, donated. Oh yeah, huh. I have a tap for the trees, but like, I don't have a setup yet for that. Oh, skill point available. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Okay, I think that's it. Con, go to sleep! But yeah, since I'm not monetized on YouTube, I really don't care if it stays up. Like, honestly, it's like, eh. That and I like storing my videos on YouTube. That way, sometimes I like to go back and like, oh look how far I've come. And then other times it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so cringe, I can't even watch it. I just refilled the rest of my water cup. I didn't put any more ice, so now the ratio's off, and it's weird. I don't enjoy that. Weather forecast. It's gonna be sunny. Of course it's gonna be sunny. Because it's always freaking sunny here. Ooh, potato. I got a potato. And a tree that's probably not gonna grow. I don't know. I don't even remember what tree I planted. You know, that is one thing that I really wish that more farming games had, is like a display of what the crop is, because I don't know. I don't know what I planted. And if I was a real farmer, I would be paying attention to these things. I would have it written down somewhere, you know, oh, on this date I planted this item here. But no. It's like, why is it taking forever for me to see my cows? Oh my gosh. There's something up with my ears today. I don't know if it's... I know that there was a storm yesterday, but my inner ear is hurting so bad, and it's like up in my jaw. Like earlier, I like to wash my feet when I come home because I've been in my sneakers all day, and like, ew. So I like stepped into the shower, and all of a sudden my ears hurt so bad. It felt like somebody was like stabbing the inside of my ear, and I was just like, ah, in so much pain. I'm like, what is with my ears? Are we just like super sensitive today or something? Normally it only happens when the weather's like super bad, but it hasn't been too terrible today. But buddy, when... Is it Friday? Is it... No, wait. Is it Saturday? Frick, it's Saturday! And of course it had to be done on Saturday. My coop had to be done on Saturday when I actually can't get any animals. That sucks. I need to see the building price, or money is not an option, but I need to see what a... Where is that? Is there a festival that I missed? What is... There is a mass exodus of people, and I don't know why. I feel the need to go check my calendar. Something's happening. JD, darling, if you're still here, how do you like the 1.6 update? Have you gotten any of that content yet? Ow. That hurt. Oh, my ankle. Ah, my ankle just cracked in 2 places. 1.6 is... Oh, it's Pablo's birthday. Hi, Pablo. Yeah, 1.6 has been really fun so far. ¿Dónde es Pablo? Pablo! ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde estás? There's Valentina. I retain the weirdest parts from Spanish class. Like, I can ask what the weather is like today. ¿Qué tiempo hace afuera? Or, what is the weather like outside right now? ¿Qué tiempo hace afuera ahora? My brain, like, weirdly turns to Spanish sometimes. I don't know why. No sé. No sé. ¡Feliz cumpleaños! We talk? The Cherry Blossom Festival is out of this world. Good people, great food. What's better than that? Here. Flower? Thank you for this birthday gift. You're very generous. You're welcome. He probably did not like that, but I still gave it to him. I don't know what anybody likes in this game. I haven't really delved too far into that, so like I don't know. I give you a gift. Pablo. Yeah, he liked it. It was fun. I gave somebody a flower once, and they like absolutely hated it, and I was like so sad. I'm like, oh, I give you a flower to be nice, and you hate my flowers. Tomorrow, we are very sincerely hoping they will send us home early. It is not likely to happen, but we will cross our fingers. It's part of the perks of being on the Friday end of the shift. Every now and then, the uppers are just like super lenient, and they're just like, yeah, sure, we'll send you home early. I'm like, please. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Work hasn't been bad, just, I swear, it's the people. Not my coworkers. My coworkers are great, but... Although, okay, there was one task that I had that at one point I got really overwhelmed, and I was supposed to do it on Thursday, but I would usually forget on Thursdays, and I would do it on Friday. And honestly, didn't make one iota of difference. Everything was still good and fine. Well, my boss decided that I was getting too overwhelmed and gave that task to another person. So now when that person comes over and starts doing that task, I feel like horrible because I feel like my boss told me, "Oh, you're not up to snuff. You can't do it." I'm like, so like, it's not my coworker's fault, but I am feeling like slightly miffed. And I'm like, I can do it. It's just like occasionally I get a little overwhelmed, but I get the job done. Like, you don't need to go giving away my tasks. I don't want to fight with my boss, but like... Well, that's the thing though, is she's relatively new. And like I said, I was handling it just when she asked me, it's a very like, it's kind of just a menial task, and it got me up from my desk for a little bit, but it's not even time consuming. It's just, I would forget on Thursday, and then on Friday when it was a little slower, I would go and do it. But then she was talking to me about like certain forms, because it was stocking forms. And I was like, well, people weren't using this one for the longest time, and then supervisors told people, no, you need to start doing these, so then some people started doing it. So I held off telling her to order more forms just to see, like, how many people were actually going to, like, use it. And then there was another form that nobody had touched in, like, years. And then all of a sudden she's like, why don't we have these? Where are these? And I was like, well, we haven't used them in years, so I didn't tell you to order more because I didn't know that people were randomly going to start using them again. And so I'm like, it's not my fault because we haven't touched them in years. Like, the last person to order it was probably my boss's boss. And I'm like, you know, like, it feels like she was telling me I wasn't being attentive enough. And I was like, no, I was. It's just an odd situation. Like, I was going to tell you to order more if I saw a couple more leave the shelf. I'm one of those people who, it's like, I know my limits. When I first started this job, I had the hardest time balancing, and I was trying to get every single, like, if I had stuff in my inbox, I would try to get every single thing done, like, by the end of the day. And I'm like, okay, that is, like, burnout. I can't get everything done. So I learned to pull back and be like, okay, I can't do everything. This stuff, we have a deadline, but the deadline is not for a couple days. Like, if it needs to extend out, it's fine. We got this. Like, I'm very good at self-regulating, but I feel like she had more of a personal issue with how the forms were going. Because she is very stressed out by her job, and she has delegated a great many things that used to be like the previous boss's things that she would do, and she has now delegated it to us. And she keeps telling us, like, let me know if you feel overwhelmed. And I'm like, I will let you know. Right now, I'm just aggravated because we have a lot of stuff going on, but, like, it's not anything we can't handle. There are some parts of this island that I've, like, never seen before. I'm just like, what is over there? How do I unlock that? This is one of those games that kind of gets released in, like, parts. Like, each update is like, oh, okay, you remember that thing that we had over there that you could see but you couldn't get into? Well, guess what? With the 1.01 update, you can now get in there. Oh, but you know that other area you can't get in there yet. It's slightly frustrating. Like, I wish more games were actually, like, fully developed when they released. Like Stardew Valley. I absolutely love Stardew Valley, and, you know, I feel like Concerned Ape did it in a very good way, because, like, when I came to the game, I think I was at 1.4. The game was absolutely solid. Like, it didn't need anything else. But the added little additions were really nice, and it was really enjoyable. Like the 1.6 update. It wasn't needed. He didn't even think there would be an update, and then he just did it. And was like, you know what? Like, he loves Stardew Valley just as much as the rest of us, and he's like, you know what? We're gonna do an update. I'm like, sweet. And his updates, which are, like, this update was huge. It added so many new things to the game, but it was free. Like, honestly, I would have paid for this DLC. I would have paid for it. But he's like, nope. Nope, I made it for the game. You already bought the game. You can have it. Which is just absolutely amazing. Like, how many games do you know of nowadays that would actually do that? Everything's DLC these days. The Sims is the worst. They are the worst offenders. Like, EA is just... it's a cash grab. Which really sucks, because at one point I loved the franchise, but now it's just like... like, I just get so sick of... oh, we just released like 12 packs. 12 game packs or the kits. I think it's kits is what they call them now. We just released 12 kits for like $5 a piece, and they each have like 12 items. I'm like, not worth it? Actually, I want that. I keep accidentally selling things I want to keep because they're resources. There we go. There we go. Do I have... wait, can I make multiples? Oh, sweet. Okay, you can. Some games, you can't do that. Like, okay, that's one thing that came out in the 1.6 update, is there's now a... I forget what it's called, but it's a furnace where you can actually make multiple bars. I think you can make up to 5 bars at a time. Hello! Yes! Yes, audio. All the respect for Concerned Ape. He is one of the most fabulous human beings that ever existed. Like, he's working on The Haunted Chocolatier, but he even said, he's like, I'm gonna postpone working on The Haunted Chocolatier because he's like, this is what I want to work on. This is what I want to dedicate myself to at the time. And I'm like, you know what? I love that he loves his work so much. And he said that it's kind of like, he's like, it was for the, you know, the previous players, but he's like, I hope to also draw in more players. And it was so awesome seeing like the, what is it, the Steam reviews and stuff, because it's like people who first played the game are now coming back and doing reviews again about how like amazing the 1.6 is, and like, I've been playing for years. I want to say I started playing 2019. JD, you got me started on it, and I want to say it was either 2019 or early 2020 when I got started on Stardew. And then I reached perfection. I have perfection in 1.5 on my PlayStation. So I have that. And I'm waiting for 1.6 to come out to console so that I can get back on my OG farm and like get all the stuff and do everything. It's so cool. Right? Okay, that's the funny thing. I actually saw somebody, they're like, I got this game on bootleg and I felt bad because it's so amazing, so I went and I bought it. And then I've bought it twice. I bought it for the PlayStation, and then I bought it for PC. So I've bought the game twice. I'm like totally tempted to buy the game for other people. Like, he's such an amazing guy, and he just loves what he does. And that's the thing, is you can tell when games have developers that don't really care. And then you can tell when the developers absolutely like adore a game. Baldur's Gate 3, Larian Studios, they all absolutely adored that game. They loved working on it. You could tell that there was heart and soul in that game, and that was amazing to see. Like, when you love your craft, it shows. Other games, you can really tell, like, and okay, the worst, and the saddest thing to happen are the games where the developers started out loving their creation, and then all of a sudden it started making money, and then everything went downhill. Like, whenever you have a passion project that turns into a cash cow, it's just so sad to see. Honestly, I kind of feel like The Sims was like that. Okay, one of you needs to be milked, and you're kind of like on top of each other. Jeez, I was like, one of you. We're having an issue. But yeah, that is the saddest thing, is when somebody absolutely loves what they do, and then they start making money, and it just like saps the life out of the project. It saddens me. Do I need to donate? I don't know. Maybe? That's another thing. Concerned Ape did it better. He showed the little sparkly sign that told us whether or not we needed it for a bundle. Stardew has all the things that I loved about Harvest Moon, and just took it and ran with it and made it even better. Okay, it needs to be a large silver star quality. And goat milk. Okay. I got it. Okay, now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go over to the carpenter and see what... Do I have... I want to say I had it written down at some point. I don't even know. Because I need a silo for hay. And then I need to go to the ranch and buy... Dinda! Hun, when are you open? Hi, Pablo. Did you know Frank hates yogurt? A weird thing to hate, isn't it? Actually, yogurt is a very polarizing thing. Oh my gosh, you're freaking closed on Sunday! The ranch was closed on Saturday. You're closed on Sunday. Dinda, help me. I just can't do it. Huh. Audio, I've done it again. I spent all night obsessing over D&D and I have so much more dialogue planned. I went right past the place I needed to. Look at the quail. The quail are cute. Okay. Ooh. Dried but how much do the chanterelles cost initially? Look at the chicken. Okay. And there's 5 of them, so that's... How much is that? I can't math right now. My brain hurts. Oh, okay. It's a slight increase. That's not too bad. Okay, chicken. Name it chicken. I don't know why I wanted to name it corn. Stupid. My brain after work is just busted. That could work. Okay, you know what? Chanterelle! It's what I got! Okay, we have chanterelle, we have, shiitake? Because I can't spell! I can't think of names! And I'm pretty sure I misspelled the name, but it's fine. I can read it. Button. This is testing my knowledge of mushrooms, because I hate mushrooms. Portobello. I knew 4 types of mushrooms, and we have 4 chickens. I gotta go say hi to my little mush chickens. Let's call them the little missions. Oh my gosh, freaking playing Outlast last night. Maybe that's the reason I was so focused on D&D. It was because I was like, I need to forget. Although, okay, some of it wasn't so bad because I was like, yeah, that person's gonna grab me. I'm gonna, like, I knew part of what was happening. And so it was easier to not, like, freak out. I just made it public, so if you wanted to, like, go and rewatch it, you can. But yeah, I was like, I was like, why? Why would I do this to myself? As you can tell, it was not a vibe! Oh, hi, Pablo. Where's... Oh, frick. Oh, wait. Oh, that's my weapon now. I was like, where's my sword? He's right there. It was like 54 minutes, something like that. I noped out as soon as possible, because, like, I think I had just gone to a new save point, and I was like, heck no. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I got scared. I chickened out. My sense of self-preservation kicked in. I do okay, like, most days, but, like, it was not the mood. I was just like, I don't want to die. And then there was this one part, like, okay, I lack the critical skills for these games. Because I'm just running around going, please don't, like, don't hurt me. Ah. Okay, let's... The combat feels so weird in this game. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, I noped out when I got to a save point. And there were like so many instances where like faces were like poking around corners. And I get it's like part of it is like, oh yeah, we add to the ambiance by having your batteries be limited, but man, it got really annoying because if I couldn't make it through an area like quick enough, then my battery would just run out, and then it's like, oh, okay, like I have no battery and I can't run around in the dark. And then of course I had my volume turned up so that I could hear like the directional sounds. It was no bueno. Just like that. Where the frack is the ladder? Is there a luck system in this game, and why does it constantly say F you? Like, wherefore art thou, ladder? This is what makes me hate the mining. Like, legit, I've used pretty much all of my stamina on one freaking floor of the mine. I don't play this game often enough to actually, like, genuinely care. I mean, I like this game, but it's just not one that I... Dear freaking sweet Lord of all that is holy, there's like 3 rocks left in this entire place, and you're telling me that one of them is the magic key? Congratulations! I have no energy left! Big sigh. How annoying. Like, I hate games that make me completely dependent on stamina, like, items. Like, in Stardew, even in the beginning, like, you can get a decent way through. You can make progress. Like, there's enough to do that it's not just like, oh my gosh, I have no stamina, like, this whole day is useless. Like, Coral Island has a bit of a balance issue. Like, I feel like I hardly get anything done for the amount of stamina that I have. Okay. Like, the combat system is weird. It doesn't make sense. Like, the enemies don't make sense. Like, in Stardew, the different levels, they make a decent bit of sense. There's certain enemies throughout certain levels. It's like, oh, yeah, like, you know, the soot sprites, the shadow brutes, like, it all kind of makes sense. These ones are just so outlandish. Of course I'm feeling tired. Fine. Fine, I'll leave. It's just frustrating because in Stardew, I could get through on a good day. If I had as much stamina as I had starting this day, I would have been able to do, even with bad luck, about 10 to 15 levels in the mine. Not today! I didn't even get down, I got down like 2. And one of them had a ladder. That's the insulting part. One of them had a ladder, and I still like barely made it. What is that? Who is live on Twitch? It's Cat Parker. Some of these people I've subscribed to or I've followed because like other streamers followed them. So sometimes I'm like, who is that? I need one piece of coal. There you go. Boop. Yeah, I'm like, who is this person? And I'm like, oh, it was probably so-and-so who suggested them. Like, I followed a couple people because, you know, Con gave a shout out, and it's like, oh, yeah. But I actually have no idea who certain people are. I'm like, okay. How long have we been going? Because I think that was 3 days. It's only been 46 minutes. We'll do another day. We're starting a new season, and there's some chick getting off the boat. Who are you? Actually, I know who that is. I'm pretty sure it's Nina. You forgot? Oh, it is Nina! My darling flower, Lily, I've missed you so much. It's going to be a fun summer now that you're here. So the abandoned house, quote unquote, is actually Nina. I was wondering where it was. It's like, JD did a quack. And when I looked down, it was like audio. And I was like, oh, it's JD that quacked. Ooh! Thunderstorm tomorrow. Sweet. Oh, they just immediately added Nina. I don't have to go meet her. Hello, Rosie. I say a house isn't a home until you can cook in it. Joko and I can expand your house and add a nice kitchen. Visit us when you're ready for an upgrade. Take care, Dinda and Joko. Okay, well, it is summer. Okay, it's summer. Sweet. I have so many seasons left before I actually need a silo. Famous last words. Watch, I'm gonna get to the end and be like, oh crap! I needed a silo for winter! Okay, if you show me how to do, like, how on yours you have the little, if you do exclamation mark and, like, your name, the personal sounds, show me how to do that, and I will give you a quack. Yours can be le quack. Yeah, that thing! I don't know how to do that. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do I open it? Yeah, this'll probably be the last day on the stream, so we could definitely get that done. But it's like, I've wanted to set all these things up, I just don't know how. Pet the cow! I love how we just like pet the rump of the cow. Like, yes, hello, good morning, cow. There we go. Go get breakfast. Look at those terrifying hunters hunting for their breakfast. Okay, I can... Oh, I can donate both of those. Okay, sweet. She's giving Little Mermaid vibes with the music. Is it your year one? I think I'm in year 4? I don't remember what year I'm on, because I started a new one hoping to achieve perfection before 1.6 came out. It did not happen. I was very, very ambitious. I got close. I think I got to like 60% perfection. Ooh. Okay, lava eels are a pain in the frickin' butt. Okay, which fish in Stardew Valley gave you the most problems? Because I feel like even though, like, people are like, oh, the legend is actually the hardest, I feel like that's a lie. Kirk. Why do people not open? My hardest one was probably the glacier fish. Like, I heckin' struggled. But, like, the lava eel's a pain. Oh, look! Doesn't Dinda look so nice standing behind the counter? Okay, we have coop. We have the coop, we got the barn, we got the well, we got the mill, the silo. Okay, so resin. Resin? I love my genuine confusion. Like, what? Fish pond. Holy crap, 7 grand for a fish pond? Concerned ape would never do that to me. Insect house, shed. Well, that's not what I was needing. How much to upgrade? Okay, the upgrades actually aren't very expensive. It's like 100 stones. Not actually that bad. The hardwood though, that's kind of a pain. But house upgrade to level 2 is... I have this... I never finished my piece of chocolate last night. There's a piece of chocolate sitting on the side of my desk. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Is this it? That's coops. Coops, barns, coops. Is it? 100 wood, 50 stone, 10 bronze bars, 5,000. This is it! I found it! Why are there holes in the bottom of my page? I don't know. I've poked holes in things. Yeah, see, I did pretty well with the legendary. Or the legend. I said escape. I'll buy it. Okay, I'm going to grossly finish this piece of chocolate that I started yesterday that I left on my desk. It's fine. It's still got snap, it's fine. Don't judge. I set it on a napkin on the side of my desk. Oh! Poop! I forgot I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to be buying crops to plant to make money. Oops. Wait, what? I didn't see anything about silver. Did you see anything about silver listed? I have silver for some odd reason. Unless I can't read my own notes, which is highly possible. All the weapons are in the guild, not here. Thanks, Rosie, you're kind. I was like, I come bearing flowers, not weapons. We love Mark. silver written down? Oh look, Dean is actually here. There's no silver. What the heck? Cross that out. House upgrade 2 does not. You had me all nervous. I gotta go back to the house. Gotta go over here and then over there. Oh, wait. Give. Larkspur. I don't know why that reminds me of the, there's a stitch in crochet called the Lark's Foot crochet. I actually did an entire blanket in Lark's Foot, and it's a very pretty pattern. I love how I'm running around with this thing, like, in my hands, like it's some mad science experiment. I'm like, yes! My plant! Okay, I need 5? What the heck was I thinking? I'm having issues, apparently. Wait, what? I don't pay attention to diddly squat. I am so confused. Because I have 100 wood, 50 stone, 5 bronze bars. I don't know what I'm paying attention to, but I had all my measurements like way off. Why do I feel like this is not the answer? I'm gonna get there and just be like completely off again. Like, what am I doing? I had it marked down and apparently I got it wrong. Let's see. No, I mean, it should be right. If I get there and it's wrong, I just give up. I'm not meant to have a house upgrade. Dinda, don't judge me. No, not the house style. It was 10! Why did I have... Did they change it in an update? Because I had 5 bronze and 5 silver written down. So I think... One more time! They might have changed it in an update. I am struggle buzzing. I was like, no, it's 10! I swear it's 10! I love how there's literal... Like, you can tell just the decay of my brain. Also, I might as well tell you guys now, there will not be a stream tomorrow. Just prepping you for that. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that this was... It's my anniversary. Been married for a long time. Okay. House upgrade! Finally! Give it time! Yay! We are going to go to dinner at the Olive Garden. That's actually where we went on our first date, so... Well, technically speaking, we went to Entertain Mart, and then we hung out for a while. Why is there a cutscene when I'm telling this story? Fine! Thank you all for coming to today's town meeting. I didn't want to be at this meeting! I was shanghaied into this meeting. Today's agenda is to set up the next round of cemetery cleaning. As you all know, heavy rain seems to have clogged up our sewage. Ew. Pablo and his brother worked hard to clear the sewers around town. Thanks to them, we didn't have a bad flood. This season's budget will also go into fixing the leaking roof of the community center. Last on the agenda, the cemetery is showing a lot of moss, and let's face it, I need volunteers. Who's it going to be, folks? Oh, great, thank you. Never would have happened. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. then. Meeting adjourned. I'm assuming he does not like Olive Garden. Pablo, don't leave yet. That is a look, Pablo. This man! Why is it a doll size? This man right here. Always the first to volunteer. What a fine young man. Why do I feel like Connor is trying to sell me Pablo? He's like, do you see this specimen? This fine specimen of a man. He's a good volunteer. He owns a good business. He takes care of the town. You can't do better than this model right here. I feel like he's trying to sell me Pablo. Here you go, son. Have some of my fish soup. I made plenty. Why are you carrying fish soup? I don't know. Like, look. But look. Like, his brother has the whole, like, he's tall, he's muscular, he's shy. But then there's Pablo. Like, at first, I like, really didn't want to have much to do with him. I was just like, oh, yeah, he's the blacksmith. But, like, I talk to him so often. And look at that smile. Mr. Steal Your Girl over here. That's his nickname, is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I'm just trying to contribute. I'm having English problems today. I have nothing but time. You have to forgive me for not giving more. Pablo, sweetie. Look at you, dear. So humble. Now you must not think that way. Instead, look at what you have given to the community, which is plenty. The one and only moment I like Brie. What a wise way to look at things. It's always great to hear perspectives from successful people. The flattery. Oh, you. Always with the compliments. See? He's smooth. He is smooth. Connor's just laughing. That's Pablo for you. He is... That was a sales pitch if I have ever seen one. Like, poor Pablo. Although I'm... Yes, Connor has a cactus in his hat. That was like the first thing I noticed, was like, he's got a cactus on his head. Sam, I need some seeds because I completely forgot that, you know, making money is a thing. My favorite farmer! I'm the only farmer here! And you know what we do, always do, just buy a ton of seeds and be like, yeah, I'll just keep planting them. Because I have the money. Flowers? We plant flowers. Honestly, I have so much money because of what they did for the update, so like, I got money to burn. I think this one... Okay, so this one's a reproducing. And so is this one. So we don't need as many. Blueberries! You never know. You never know how many we're gonna need. Pineapple upside down cake. I'm allergic. I remember this one time in kindergarten, the way that my teacher did like our lessons. No! Mother trucker. I just sold the seeds that I bought. So my teacher would like make a recipe that began with the letter that we were learning, because you know in kindergarten you're learning your alphabet. And so the only one that I like distinctly remember was P was pineapple upside down cake. And I remember telling my teacher, I'm like, I'm sorry, Mrs. Ferris, like, I can't have that, I'm allergic to pineapple. And she was just like, oh my gosh, and she felt so bad, so I got leftover Valentine's Day cookies. Everyone else was sitting there enjoying their cake, and I'm just like, they got a dry cookie. I was so, little Rose was so sad. I was like, I just wanted a cookie. You can't have the cookies. Or you can't have the cake. I wanted that cake so bad. Being allergic to something you used to be able to eat is just like the worst. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually extend all the way up there. My grids are all messed up. It's the end of the day and we're finally planting our crops. But yeah, I distinctly remember that, and I just remember being so sad because I was like, but I wanted that, but I can't have it. But I really liked that teacher. So I remember she had this like shelf, and on the shelf had each of the like each of the letters kind of hanging down. And then on top, there was a little like object that went with the letters. So there was like a fake apple. There was a little like a stuffed bear. I think L was like a tiny ladder. But yeah, she had all these different things for each of the letters. And then that was when Zoophonics was around. So you had the alley, the alligator makes ah, a, ah. I don't know why I did like distinctly remember so many things from kindergarten, but apparently I do. Like, it is weird just how much of kindergarten I remember. I remember my first sight words that I did. I remember kindergarten very well. I remember first grade kind of. I remember quite a bit of second grade. Third, fourth. Fifth is kind of spotty. Like, I have the weirdest memory. Like, it's so patchy, and then all of a sudden it's like, huh. And then we had this flashbulb memory right here, and I don't know why we remember our vocab from, you know, the first week of kindergarten. I don't know. I'm gonna do peppers on this one, and then we might do like one more plot. It's gonna take up a lot of stamina every day to water this, but honestly, I didn't care about the mines. See, that's the thing. In Stardew, I spent so much time in the mines. Like, when JD and I were playing our farm together, I think I managed to get down to the bottom level of the mine in like the first 2 weeks of summer. Like, I went hard on those mines. Ah, that was always so sad. It was like, Audio's birthday is like, she's not even in school. Mine, everyone's out of town for, because it's next to a holiday, so like everyone was always traveling. Like, why isn't my aunt showing up to my birthday? Oh, well, she's out of town. Yeah, everybody was always out of town for mine. It's like, oh. Like, well, poop. When the music kicks on in this game, it's good. I love the music. Hey, you know, sometimes that's the best. Honestly, like, so there were some, like, sometimes we would do birthday parties for me where I would, like, invite classmates. Honestly, there's nothing more sad than none of your classmates showing up for your birthday party. That happened my 10th birthday. No one, I invited the entire class, and no one showed up. I was so devastated. Like, no one showed up. I had, like, my family was there. I just remember crying. Like, I cried so much on my 10th birthday. And then I think finally, like, one girl from my whole class showed up. And I was like, does this mean we're best friends now? But I just remember being so heartbroken. Yeah, I think that unless your child has a problem with the kid that invited them, because, I mean, that happens, where, you know, kids just really don't get along, And it's like, well, I don't want to go to so-and-so's birthday. It's like, yeah, I can get that. If they honestly have, like, strong issues with this kid. But if it's just like because they're like, oh, this kid's not cool, I'm like, go to their party, go have fun, go have cake, go have ice cream. Like, don't be a little stooge. Just enjoy it. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. We got some rivals going on. We got Pablo and we got Mark. But yeah, I also think, okay, this is just me having been a teacher. If you're going to bring your kid snacks for their party, like for a classroom party, white cupcakes, and make them all the same flavor. That way kids don't fight over it and nobody's gonna get stains all over their clothes. Just saying. Just saying, from one teacher, from one miserable teacher to the future parents. Please, for the love of all that is holy, make it white frosting and make them all the same flavor. That way nobody fights. And also, like, I get if you're trying to be healthy. Just... Birthday parties are not the time to be healthy. Birthday parties are the time for fun. Do not get those, like, no sugar added Honest Kids juice pouches. They taste disgusting. Don't do it. Don't do that to your kids. just don't. And then if you want to, like, break away from, like, birthday traditions, you don't want cake, do cookies. Cookies are fantastic. Do a pizza party. Even your kid will be the talk of the school if you do a pizza party for their birthday. Just saying. I'm just, some parents wanted to go outside the box. One year we had like 6 birthdays in February, and so it was cupcakes, and we got so sick of it. And they're like, they've been having a lot of cupcakes lately. Like, my little child's been telling me, like, oh, we had cupcakes for snack today. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of birthdays. And they're like, we're gonna bring something different. I was like, sweet, amazing. If you want, like, it's not super healthy, but like a lighter option, Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies are actually really fun. Decorated Rice Krispies are just like the coolest. Okay, anywho, now I'm going on and on about birthdays. We are actually going to end the episode here. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will not be back tomorrow. I will be back on Friday. We will be doing multiple streams on Friday. So I'm planning on doing one in the morning and probably one in the afternoon. So probably it's going to be kind of like a Monday schedule. So be on the lookout for that. But anywho, I will be back. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I hope it goes well for everyone.